Welcome back to the channel. Over the last few weeks, there's been a number of awesome games on the eShop for deep discounts. Hopefully you've been able to score a couple. Now a bunch have expired, but there still is a lot of games that are still on sale. So what I've done is I've gone through all the eShop deals highlights videos that I've created over the last few weeks, and I've created a supercut of all the active deals that are still live on the eShop. There's over 55 deals in all in this video. So if you're looking for a refresher to score a few more games before the sales end, or you're new to the channel and looking to nab some games with your newly acquired eShop gift card, well, you're in the right place, as this video is perfect for you. As always, there's timestamps for quick access. Enjoy and happy gaming. I'm going to kick things off with some games from publisher Team 17, who have some super deep discounts in the sale. Yooka-Laylee, the 3D platformer inspired by games like Banjo-Kazooie, is on sale for just $3.99, the lowest price it's ever been on the eShop by far. At $4 for a solid platformer, this is a no-brainer to pick up. Another no-brainer is Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair. While this one does have some 3D sections, it's mostly a 2.5D platformer inspired by the Donkey Kong Country series. This is on sale for $4.49. This is the lowest price it's ever been on the eShop. This version of the game looks darn good on the Switch, and it's a terrific platformer. Metroidvania fans looking for a twist on their normal gameplay should check out Yoku's Island Express, which has you controlling the titular character in a pinball platforming adventure. Yes, pinball of all things. It's weird on paper, but they did a fantastic job, and it ends up being a blast to play. Throw a few bones at this one and pick it up for $3.99, currently at its lowest price ever on the eShop. I have a couple more games from publisher Team 17. Crown Trick is a roguelike RPG adventure featuring turn-based combat and strategy. The mazes you explore are procedurally generated, so each time you play, it's a different adventure. There's a ton of skills, abilities, and such to obtain and learn, as well as over 120 weapons to use, so it's pretty packed with stuff that will satiate RPG fans. In addition, it's got a really neat art style. I love it. It's on sale for $4.99. It's lowest price ever on the eShop. RPG fans, I say this is one you shouldn't miss out on. If you're looking for a roguelike adventure that you can share with friends, then check out Rogue Heroes: Ruins of Tassos. This is one you can play with up to 4 players in local play or online, featuring dungeon-like gameplay that's reminiscent of Zelda games, plus huge bosses to fight. It's a fun game to play with friends. It's on sale for $5.99. It's the lowest price ever on the eShop. The Team 17 sale ends on January 5th. V-Blank Entertainment must have gone crazy, as not only have they put their games back on sale so soon, but at super cheap prices too. Retro City Rampage DX, which is inspired by Grand Theft Auto and NES and arcade games of yesteryear, is on sale for $5.99. This is one of the best indie games ever made, and to see it finally reach a new low in the eShop is a big plus. This game has only been on sale a couple times before, and it's 6 years on the eShop. The Persuado sequel, Shakedown Hawaii, is also on sale, this time returning to its lowest price it's been on the eShop at $5.99. While the previous game was an 8-bit open world, this one goes 16-bit, which means more power and more craziness. Both are terrific games worth playing and worth getting for just $5 each. Activision might have some of the best deals on the Switch at the moment. Spyro Reignited Trilogy, which contains wonderful remakes of the first 3 Spyro games, is on sale for $15.99. 3 terrific games for a deal that is the lowest price it's ever been on the eShop. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, which has the first 3 main Crash games remade as well, is going for $15.99 too. Again, 3 games in one collection for the lowest price it's ever been. I absolutely recommend either collection, as they are great games for a heck of a value. If you're looking for the newer Crash game, Crash Bandicoot 4: It's About Time is on sale for $19.99. Just like the 2 collections, this is a terrific port for the Switch. It looks amazing on the portable console. Finally, Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, the remake of the Crash Racing game with online gameplay and more content than ever, is on sale for just $13.99. It's the lowest price ever on the eShop. Whichever game you choose, you're getting a terrific game for a darn good deal. Who doesn't love the Diablo games? You got dark magic, lots of monsters to mow down, and loot after loot to obtain. They are terrific games, especially when you play it with a friend. Diablo 2 Resurrected, the remaster of Diablo 2, is on sale for a brand new lowest price ever of $13.19. The Prime Evil Collection might be more tempting though. This contains Diablo 2 Resurrected, but also Diablo 3, the Eternal Collection, for just $19.79 total. Heck, if you just want it for Diablo 3, it's still a deal, because the game has never been that cheap ever. I liked Jurassic World Evolution Complete Edition when it came out on the Switch a few years ago. I mean, who wouldn't want to make a park with dinosaurs? Of course, there's strategy to it, like keeping them happy so they don't eat the park visitors. Being the Complete Edition, it has all the content and updates, and there is quite a lot to do in this game. Handheld users might want to pass though, as its visuals are blurry in handheld mode. Docked is absolutely fine though. It's on sale for $17.99, its lowest price ever on the eShop. The final version of Dying Light, the Definitive Edition, has all the massive updates and DLC in one package. It's a heck of a package that can be played in multiplayer, both local and online, with up to 5 people. It can be currently had for a steal for $19.99, the lowest price has ever been on the eShop until January 2nd. The award-winning Life is Strange True Colors finally has a sale reaching 50% off its MSRP prices. The game itself is $29.99, while the Deluxe Edition with extra content is $34.99. The Deluxe Edition is probably the way to go, as it contains a bonus story with the extra content. These are the lowest prices they have been on the eShop, and that will last until December 30th. Amazingly enough, Hades is getting a sequel, so if you want to check out why many consider this to be the best roguelike ever, well, now is a great time, since it's on sale for 50% off, reaching a brand new low price in the eShop of $12.49. It's worth it, every single cent, and then some. The Takeover is a side-scrolling beat-em-up inspired by those 90s classics. It's one I've talked about quite a few times over the past year. It has solid gameplay, with snappy graphics, and local co-op. It's a solid pickup for just $2.99, which is its lowest price ever, via the eShop sale. I'm going to kick off things with a few indie shoutouts before we dive into a few of the catalog highlights. If you love classic 2D Legend of Zelda games, then you owe it to yourself to give Sparklight a go. Featuring fantastic gameplay, great visuals, and even co-op local play, this is an adventure that you shouldn't miss out on. It's on sale for $4.99 at its lowest price ever until January 11th. Ender Lilies, Quietus of the Nights is a Metroidvania action RPG that has some intense combat that is perfect for those who want to crave some difficulty along with the fantastic visuals and gameplay. The eShop sale knocks off $10 from the MSRP price and brings it to $14.99, reaching a brand new low. It's on sale until January 6th. Battle Axe is a top-down hack-and-slash game that has some great pixel art going on. Beyond the fantastic visuals, there's a fun game that can be enjoyed both in solo or local co-op play. Now, it's got what you want in a type of game like this. Lots of enemies to beat up, big bosses, and plenty of loots to make your character powerful. It's on sale for $7.49, reaching a brand new low on the eShop sale until January 12th. EA's been real nice lately, with some sweet discounts on their games. The wonderful Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville Complete Edition reaches a brand new low in the eShop sale at $7.99. At $8, it's a no-brainer for a fantastic game that has a load of single-player and multiplayer content to enjoy. Plus, this has all the DLC updates and stuff included. It's an insane value. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered has been on sale for a number of times at $8, but let's be real, at $8 you're getting a darn good racing game for the price. This is a great version of Hot Pursuit, it looks great on Switch. Being the remastered version, it also includes all that single player DLC. Heck, there's even online multiplayer too. Finally from EA, if you're looking for a fun co-op game to enjoy for the holidays, then you could do no wrong with picking up Unravel 2 for just $3.99. It truly is a wonderful game, a great game for the family that has you controlling the Yarnies as they work together to go on a journey. Of course, you can play the game solo as well. All the EA games on sale that I talked about today will be on sale until January 3rd. Koei Tecmo has a number of titles from their catalog currently on sale. First one up is Monster Rancher 1 and 2 DX. These updated versions of the PlayStation classics have a ton of new and modern features, including fast forward, training records, brand new monsters, and more. I love the new monster generating system, which uses a music database in-game to generate the monsters, as opposed to the old disc swapping method. These are excellent ways to play the classic games. It's on sale for $20.99. It's the lowest price ever on the eShop. By the way, I reviewed this on the channel last year. If you want to check out that review, I'll leave links to that down below. Of course, being Koei Tecmo, a bunch of the Atelier games are on sale. Atelier Riser, Ever Darkness, and The Secret Hideout is on sale for half off at $29.99. The deluxe version is on sale for $35.99. The sequel is half off as well at $29.99, and the same goes for its deluxe version at $35.99. Now there is an Ultimate Edition as well that has all that crazy amount of DLC, and that is going for $54.99. When I checked out Atelier Sophie 2 earlier this year, I was blown away at how charming and fun the game was, and how the series itself just continues to improve, even with darn near yearly releases. It's crazy how Koei Tecmo are able to be that consistent with quality. I'll leave a link to that video down below if you want to hear my full thoughts on the game. But in the meantime, the game itself is on sale for $41.99 on the eShop, while the Digital Deluxe Edition has reached a brand new low at $48.99. The Ultimate Edition also is at a brand new low at $80.49, just in case you want all that crazy DLC stuffs. If you want to check out the first game, well, that's on sale too. The DX version of Atelier Sophie is on sale for $27.99. This includes all the DLC and updates that were ever released for the game. The Atelier game sale ends on January 10th. Those who watched my expensive Switch games video already know that Attack on Titan 2 and the updated Final Battle versions in physical form are expensive as sin. Don't spend that money, get the digital version on sale, and if I had to recommend any of the forms to pick up, get the Final Battle version, the updated version, to make life simple for you. It's on sale for $32.99, and trust me, it's way better going that route than getting it in cart form. Of course, a Musou game would be on sale too. I love the series. Koei Tecmo has the hack and slash formula down to a fine science at this point. Samurai Warriors 5 is on sale for $35.99, while the deluxe version has reached a brand new low via the sale. That version is on sale for $53.99 until January 10th. Do you love Paper Mario? Specifically the first two entries on the N64 and GameCube? If you do, then you absolutely need to check out Bug Fables. This plays very much like those games with a gameplay style, and is absolutely a hidden gem. It was a very, very well reviewed game. You can get it currently for just $9.99 at its lowest price ever on the eShop until January 2nd. Demon's Tilt is a pinball game inspired by those legendary Crush games like Alien Crush and Devil's Crush, developed by Compile. Demon's Tilt has some great flashy graphics with plenty of solid gameplay that pinball fans will love. It's on sale for just $5.99 at its lowest price ever on the eShop until January 2nd. I've been told by quite a few people that Huntdown being on sale for a brand new low of $3.99 is an absolutely must get. And you know what? They are absolutely right. If you crave some great run-and-gun action, then you have to get this one for the steal it's currently going for. Best of all, it has a local co-op, so grab a friend and blast through some baddies. Sale ends for Huntdown on January 2nd. While you're picking up Huntdown, don't forget to pick up the Varfaris and Slain double pack as well. Fantastic visuals and loads of action can be found in this double pack that, quite frankly, is a steal. I love the pixel art in these games. It's seriously some of the best on the system. At only $3.99 at its lowest price ever, do not miss out on owning this on your Switch. Sports Story came out yesterday, to everyone's surprise, but don't forget about Golf Story. It's on sale for $6.99, and it is a must-own for the system. Play through a story that takes you through 8 different courses as you solve challenges and find secrets. It's like an RPG adventure game meets golf. Sale ends January 2nd. Shovel Knight Treasure Trove is a collection of 5 games featuring the Shovel Knight crew. It has Shovel of Hope, Plague of Shadows, Spectre of Torment, King of Cards, and Shovel Knight Showdown. If you pick it up via the eShop sale, you get each game for a little more than $4 each. Not too shabby at all. Don't let its black and white aesthetic fool ya. Gato Roboto is a fun 2D Metroidvania that's worth playing. Play as a cat named Kiki, attempting to save her owner by donning a mech suit. Yeah, it's crazy, but it is fun. It's only $1.99 too, returning to its previous low sale price. Make sure to pick it up before January 2nd if you want it. Cat Quest 2, the open-world action RPG, is a great digital stocking stuffer to nab for the holiday, featuring more abilities, weapons, and spells than before, plus local co-op. Cat Quest 2 is a worthy pickup for just $2.24. That's by far the lowest price it's ever been on the eShop. Chris Tales is an RPG that just gets slept on. Could it be because it was in development for so long and people forgot? I just don't know. Anyway, I like the use of the gameplay mechanics of time use in this game, past, present, and future, in both exploring and in the RPG combat. It makes for a pretty original game, plus the visual art style is pretty nice. Give this game a chance. It's only $7.99 via the sale. It's the lowest price ever until January 2nd. Oxenfree is an adventure game where you explore a creepy old military island. Yeah, it's a bit of a thriller, and every aspect of this game, including your conversations, will have an effect on the story and how the game will turn out. This game was really well received when it came out, and fans are patiently waiting for the sequel. In the meantime, you can nab the first game on the cheap for just $2 via the eShop sale until January 2nd. Songbird Symphony is a musical Metroidvania. Yes, you heard right, a musical Metroidvania. It's actually quite good too. I love the fluid pixel art graphics, the solid gameplay, and the rhythm-based boss battles. It's a trip. Pick it up for the lowest price ever of $2.03. Heck, it's even crazy in its pricing. Loop Hero, the endless roguelike RPG, was released to great reception last year. You wield an expanding deck of cards to place enemies, buildings, and such to create a loop for your hero. It's an addicting game, and you can nab it for half off its MSRP price at $7.49. It's the lowest price ever on the eShop until January 2nd. Fell Seal, Arbiter's Mark, reminds me of some of those old school isometric RPGs. Apparently it's just as deep, with a long story to explore, and deep gameplay, with over 20 classes and 200 abilities to master to customize your characters to your liking. It's on sale for $8.99 until January 2nd. Undermine is an action-adventure roguelike with some serious Zelda vibes. It's got some great addicting gameplay in this one. Heck, I'm in. It checks all the boxes for me. It's got some great reviews going for it. You can nab it for $6.99 at its new lowest price ever on the eShop until January 6th. Garden Story is part cozy game, part action-adventure role-playing game. As the newly appointed guardian, you need to rebuild your home, work with the town's inhabitants, and protect your friends. It's a charming game, and you can nab it for just $9.99. It's the lowest price ever via the eShop sale. If you love those boomer shooters of yesteryear, then make sure to check out Iron Fury. There's plenty of action in the style of those games to enjoy in this one. The company behind classics such as Duke Nukem and Shadow Warrior worked on this game. Pick this baby up for just $6.24 at its new lowest price ever via the eShop sale. The Swords of Ditto is an action RPG that can be enjoyed solo or in a local co-op. It's a blast to play. Lots of dungeons, quests, and enemies to encounter. Oh, and your friend's not great at these types of games? Don't worry, you can easily revive them if they go down. I like that. It means anyone can hop in and have fun. It's on sale for less than $5 at its new lowest price ever on the eShop until January 2nd. Looking for a good puzzle game to sink your teeth into? Then may I recommend ya Grindstone. Part color matching, part monster slaying, this is a good puzzle game to enjoy with some very light RPG characteristics, such as weapons and outfits to obtain. It's kinda like Puzzle Quest in a way. It's on sale for $8.99, it's the lowest price ever until January 2nd. Oceanhorn was one of those eShop indie games that stood out in the early months of the Switch. I mean, it doesn't hurt that it was heavily inspired, and I mean heavily inspired, by the Legend of Zelda games, particularly the older ones. Inspiration aside, it is a solid game with a great visual style. Fans of Zelda games should give it a go, considering it's going for just $3.74 at its lowest price ever via the eShop sale. For only a few bucks, it's absolutely worth picking up. While the first one takes inspiration from the older Zelda games, Oceanhorn 2 straight up looks to Breath of the Wild as its inspiration. Just like the first one, heavy, and I mean heavy inspiration aside, it is absolutely solid and has great visuals. And hey, kudos for them going in a complete different direction for the sequel. It's on sale for $17.99, it's the lowest price ever on the eShop until January 5th. I love Night in the Woods. It's one of those games I talked about in my Hidden Gems series. It captures the spirit of the fall season and has a compelling story about a character who just dropped out of college and returns to her hometown. Oh, and apparently there's something going on in the woods. It's one of my favorite adventure games to come out in the last few years. You can nab it for just $9.99 via the eShop sale. Also note, this game really doesn't go on sale in the eShop at all. It only seems to go on sale once per year. So if you want it, make sure to nab it. Well, yeah, this was published by Activision. WayForward is still an indie developer, so we'll let this one slide in. I mean, how can you say no to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge? It's one of the best of the smaller games to come out this year, and it's truly a fantastic beat-em-up. I've played a lot of them over the years, and this one instantly became one of my favorites. Make sure to get this one. If you haven't played it yet, it's a treat. It's on sale for $5 off, its MSRP price until January 2nd. Another fun beat-em-up game to get is Streets of Rage 4. This one builds upon what made the Sega series so popular, with great combat gameplay, a fantastic soundtrack, and neat hand-drawn visuals. This one is a treat too. Beat-em-up fans need to own this one and Shredder's Revenge. This is on sale for half off its MSRP price until January 2nd. It's bonus round time, my friends. At the time of recording this video, I actually found 2 more games, yes, bonus games, that went on sale that I feel you need to know about. Gibbous, A Cthulhu Adventure, is an adventure game that I've talked about many times and recommended to pick up on the Switch. It's got a fantastic look and gameplay reminiscent of the old LucasArts games. Well, if for some reason you have waited to pick this one up, you're in luck, as it's on sale at its all-time rock-bottom low price of just $1.99. It's an absolute steal. Don't miss out on this one. For bonus game number 2, yes, I'm going to get some weird looks for talking about Hopping Girl, Kahone Jumping Kingdom, but trust me, this one is a lot of fun. We had the privilege of playing the Hidden Gem PlayStation 1 game called Monster Rancher Hop About, and love that game, then you need to play this one. It's just like that. It's quirky, very Japanese, but the arcade gameplay is fun and spot on as you try to jump and clear stages. Longtime viewers might remember me talking about this game a few months back. For those looking for a Japanese game that's unlike anything else on the Switch, but good news is you can nab it for just $5 back at its all-time low sale price before January 11th.